Hey everyone, it's Alicia with Twisted Tarot, and I'm back for a pick a pile. This one's a pick a pile reading today, so it's actually not a pick a deck, but yeah. So I just want to thank everybody for all your likes and subscribes and shares, and your personal readings are amazing. Your decks that you've donated to the channel have been awesome. Thank you. I use them all the time. I brought back some OG decks and decks that I haven't used before on the channel to do this video, so it's going to be pretty. A lot of information. I'm going to try and talk as fast as I can to get through it all, just so that the video is not too long, just to make sure that I can get them, good grief, twice now, to get the messages out here. But if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader. And what that means is if you see a traditional tarot, which actually I'm not doing any of these are all oracle cards today, then just know that I intuit other messages. But I do that with oracle and tarot. So today's topic is, what is your twin flame mission? So those of you that know that you're in a twin flame dynamic, you can be separated, you could be together, you could be back and forth. It doesn't matter, but this is not for soulmates. This is only for twin flames. So this is to find out what your mission is together. So we have 4 different piles, and I'll show you here the piles here just a second. All right, so I'm gonna have to kind of smudge them in here. Okay. Okay, I actually need to adjust the piles. I apologize, guys. These are the numbers. I have them backwards. Okay, so let me turn up the, maybe you can see it a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to show you each one. So pile number 1 is going to be this lovely Egyptian. I think it goes on a necklace, but I took everything off, or a bracelet. All right, and there are 3 people on the card here, 2 of which look to be like joining hands. Okay, so like marriage or union of some sort. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so hopefully you can see that well. It's real pretty. Okay, the next one is this cougar. All right. And it's a gold stone, by the way. And then we have the magnesite. It is a Buddha. Make sure you can hear me all good. And pile number 4 is the key. All right, so if you need to, you can pause the video. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Okay, guys. So if you chose pile number 1, I laid all the cards out. I didn't make you wait through it all. Sometimes I usually do that, and I apologize. So, you know, sometimes just skip through that if you don't want to see that, no big deal. So what is your mission for your twin flame? The biggest message I'm getting is, and it comes twice here, it comes quite a few times, I'm sure, but we have is unconditional love. Okay, so Beauty and the Beast. Okay. All right, number 31 could mean something. Number 4. Okay. This could be life path, birthday, day, month, year, you know, well, 31, 19, they could be like 1931, whatever. Unconditional love. So with Beauty and the Beast, and also I'm getting jade here for this card. So you might wear jade or like the color green. You could be blonde. Here she's blonde. Okay, if you're a feminine watching. Okay, but they see you as being very beautiful. Your twin does. But you guys, your biggest lesson is unconditional love for yourself. Okay, once you have unconditional love for yourself, then you can share it with others, and on and on and on. We always talk about that. Everybody talks about that, and self-love is here as well. Okay, so nurturing some past life issues, some childhood issues are going to be big. So one of the biggest lessons is learning unconditional love, and then being able to apply that. We have a few cards here that are talk about like some of the illusions that you might have felt within this connection, or you might have thought like, I'm going crazy, like this is this is nuts, but look at this, like there's stairs, like an ascension. This person is about to ascend. They're about to walk past these illusions. They're about to kind of walk through them, try and figure out what they are. So things may seem very elusive to you and your twin flame. You may be trying to see through a lot of different illusions, where you are, where they are, because look, there's like this other person with a bald head down here, just like trying to figure something out. And then we have one here as well, trying to kind of come up. So you guys could be in two different, like your dream time, you may meet in the astral. But it's also maybe one of you fighting this connection, thinking it's possibly like an illusion. And that self-love is an illusion. It's just, this is all just, like just a sick joke. The universe is playing with them. Okay. We have manifestation. Okay, so one of the biggest lessons and a part of your twin flame mission is to manifest. Manifest through this illusion is kind of what they're saying. So looking in the mirror at ourselves, kind of figuring out where we need to kind of give ourselves more love. Where were we missing love in our childhood? What showed us that, when we were younger, okay? And traumas that we've experienced during, being younger is going to be part of that, okay? Part of realizing that, everything kind of happens for a reason, okay? So you have to kind of work through this. And it's this transformation, because you'll be like this phoenix rising out of the ashes. This is part of your mission, is to transform. It's to manifest your dreams, okay? It's to blend with spirit. Here we've got blending with spirit. Okay, so you literally are attached to spirit. You're attached to spirit world. You could be a medium. You could be a psychic, tarot reader, whatever you consider yourself. Okay. It says, blending with spirit will enhance your communication, allowing for stronger evidential messages. Yeah, so evidence to look through this, the more and more that you blend with spirit, the more and more you communicate with spirit. They're saying that they're going to be giving you more and more signs, more and more messages, okay? You're also going to be able to kind of dream about people who've passed on, or you have that ability, either you or your twin or both. It says, merging with the essence of spirit can create a powerful connection for the sitter to feel as though their loved one has come alive even for that moment. Blending is a term used when a spirit draws really close to you, allowing you, the medium, to become one with their essence. By surrendering fully, you can step into their shoes and become the spirit, all the while maintaining a conscious awareness. Blending your energy fully with the spirit is an important step to deepening your link during evidential communication. After creating the link, share some evidence with your sitter to validate the connection. You'll notice how the sitter's loved ones in spirit begins to draw closer as the sitter receives and validates the information you're offering. Okay, so if you're a medium and you're not fully connecting with spirit, or you're having trouble, they're asking you to practice on like a sitter, someone who sits and receives and validates the information that you're receiving. So kind of like when they do those, like where somebody starts talking about someone and there's that huge crowd, and they're like, whatever. So if that's how you use your gift, they're saying you also are a medium whether you know it or not. So spirit is drawn close to you. You're also maybe born at the beginning or end of the zodiac, which is like an Aries Pisces blend here. You could also be a Scorpio. We have Neptune here. We have the 8th house, which is Scorpio, and we have Virgo. Okay, so this could be really significant for you or your twin flame. Take a moment to breathe deeply into your lower chakras as you mentally invite the spirit to envelop you in their love. Feel their energy surround and embrace you as you blend together. Take a few moments to adjust to the blending process and allow their energy to settle with yours. Now you can share more evidence, personal messages, and even their mannerisms with the sitter. Yeah, so it's almost like I said, this blending energy. So this is something that you could do. This is a spirit communication process, and this is how you can be taught to link with spirit to give messages from people who've passed on, because that is also one of your gifts. In the beginning, it may take a little time to get used to this technique, but with practice, it will become totally natural. Remember to always share information from a loving and supportive place. That's beautiful. Look at that. Okay, so you guys have, that's one of your missions together, is to blend with spirit in order to speak, give the dead a voice. Okay. Endings and beginnings are something that you're going to have. There's Egyptian skulls, Halloween, that's going to be big here. I know we're going into that anyways. Number 32, number 31, 4 and 5, so 444, 555. You guys may see that, or 333. Okay. But the 8th house is also about sex. It's learning about spirituality. Kundalini is also something you can learn to master within that 8th house. This is a very, very deep sexual connection within you and your twin flame. You guys are going to go through a lot of endings and beginnings. You've had a lot of endings and beginnings with each other. They have always been hard. They have always been very, very hard in this connection, okay? Because there's been a sacrifice here. We have Neptune, which is Piscean energy, okay? Number 10, end of the cycle, beginning of something else, having to give something up, okay? So it may be having to give up a way of looking at life, okay? So with the sacrifice, you may have had some sacrifices to make within your twin flame connection. A lot of them have to do with transformation. They have to do with recreating who you are, being proud of who you are. We have here practicing who you are. Practice, 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 okay? So with daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So yeah, practice makes perfect. That's definitely part of that. So you and your twin are going to have to practice at this, okay? Daily practice, polish your skills. With the Virgo, I analyze here. Virgos are very grounded. They usually are able to communicate very clearly. They can sometimes blow up if they hold in their emotions and what they've been feeling for too long. But this is an analyzation. So this is like going within. So this is something about using that Virgoan energy to harness and tame the things that the external world kind of like tempts you with. So I feel like that's also something that needs to be healed within this connection, or as part of your mission here. One part of your mission is parenting. So you, one or both of you, could be a parent, okay? Or you're meant to have parents together. But again, this is about parenting. So when I was talking about earlier with that self-love, with that little girl on that card, that definitely has to do with healing some trauma from the past from parents, okay? Look, we have change, number 5 again here. Okay. And 55, which is adventure. So a lot of changes, a lot of adventure. So this is going to be a connection that is always going to be changing. It's always going to be moving forward in some way, or it's always going to be just with love. Like this, you recognize this love. You know this connection is from past life with this number 6 here. You know that is a very deep connection. Okay, so there's a love of adventure, a love of life, a love of change. Okay, you make a very good parent. Okay, and both of you are both very creative. Okay, so they're saying to embrace those things. Some of you may be encouraged to be vegetarians. Okay, we have a vegetarian here. It says a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. So if you eat cleaner and more vegetarian, you'll manifest faster. That's what they're saying. And we have marriage. So you guys have been in a commitment before. You guys have a higher alchemical marriage anyways within, you are the same soul. You're already in union, okay, whether you're in separation or not. It says the fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Yeah, and this is also confirmation of those of you that you will marry your twin flame. Okay, marriage is in the cards for you guys. Okay. One or both of you could be indigo children, or your child could be an indigo child. Okay, keep that in mind. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. Okay, so you guys could be natural-born leaders. Okay, so that's definitely what part of it's confirming your sensitivity, okay, and your twins. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Yeah, so don't disregard them. They're saying your body's receiving accurate messages from the divine, so pay attention to that, okay? And we have the body here with the 6th house of routine. Okay, so your body's going to be very sensitive to chemicals, to foods, to, you may have an autoimmune disease for some of you. That could be the case, or your person, or some type of illness. You have to kind of, you're more bound to routine, which the 6th house is also, I believe, Virgo. So you're more bound to the routine as well. Are they wanting you to get bound to a routine? Because they're saying if you do, your body's going to be healthier. You're going to be healthier. You're going to feel better. So you may already be doing so, or you may have like a medical plan with your doctor, which is beautiful. Okay, and then we have reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Okay, so you're going to reach your destination. There's a castle here. They want you to shine your light brightly for everyone else who cannot see the same way, because they're also caught up in illusions here. And we have far away places. So yeah, wanting to travel, get out and get ready for new horizons and go places and see things. This is about adventure. So this connection is all about that. It will thrive when you guys are going on new adventures together to far away places, reaching your destination, okay? So beautiful. So beautiful. And not only with this 8th house of endings and beginnings, we also have Morgan, Death and Magic. And I actually know Morgan. Oh, this is so sweet. I'm going to have to tell him about this. Okay. 37. Okay, so that could mean something to you. But this is also about death and magic. So you're learning about death and magic. Okay. That's something that you're learning about cycles. Okay, you're meant to learn about cycles. Right next to that, we have the moon. Okay, so oh my goodness, like I said, very, and that's the Mama Killa. And she is not one to mess with, okay? Both of these women are high priestess energies. So you and your twin both have these beautiful abilities to kind of embrace kind of the death of yourselves, but the rebirth as well. So it's these cycles again with the moon, okay? And you may be able to manifest around different moon cycles. More the full moon is what I'm getting, and the crescent. You may be both drawn to justice, okay, or have Libra in your chart, or are Libra. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So yeah, maybe you may fight for the underdog, or be very big on humanitarianism, or fighting for justice and liberty and balance, and for things to have a just and fair outcome. We have unlimited ideas, okay, so your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Nice. Okay, so yeah, they're saying write down your ideas, journal if you can, so that those ideas will come to fruition. You can do that by also keeping a gratitude list here, okay? So with your unlimited ideas, you could have a gratitude list. I have a gratitude jar. So counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude, and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. So, yeah, these things are going to be, if you want to manifest anything, a new job, a new friend, or you want to volunteer your energy, those are all things that are showing that will raise your vibration and will also help you along your path. This is part of your path with your twin, is to sit in the energy of gratitude. A lot of you are very divinely connected with animals. We have animals here. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are part of your life's work. Yeah. So the more that you connect with animals, this is also part of your path. So working with animals, you may be a veterinarian, or you may have a very spiritual connection with them. Okay, we have a few cards here. We have Rita of Cassia. These are newer. I can't remember. There's like a divine goddess deck, I believe. Okay, the patroness of impossible causes. So things seem impossible, and it's almost like this, like you just keep giving back, keep honoring your spiritual path within yourself. and it will never be impossible. So as I am miraculous, my prayers create powerful channels of possibility. So if you pray, your prayers have the ability to change the world. They are sending energy, and you can pray to Rita of Casilla. If you feel like everything's impossible right now, she can help take that and hold that for you, and help you make that come true. Make the impossible possible. Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God. Okay, so you could be a Catholic for some of you watching. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. Okay. Yeah. All right. So your faith is really important to you, and that may be also something that helps you along the way. If this isn't your faith, this could be your person, or this could be angels and ancestors surrounding you. It could be your parents or grandparents' faith as well. So they're watching over you. Okay, so they're definitely helping you through this. You're blessed. Your courage is going to give birth to new healing within your connection. There's going to be these deal breakers here too. So this is you and your twin having to kind of stay true to you. Don't settle for less. There may be you may have relationship standards that are the deal breakers. And it may be that you and your twin are, and if you're in separation, it could have been a deal breaker because of some of your values. Your core values may not have aligned, okay, with each other, or there may have been something along the line when it came to people around you that maybe questioned those values, because we have mingle here. Okay, but this is also them encouraging you to go to places, get out, have fun with your friends, mingle, talk to other people, attend social gatherings if you can, obviously, social distance, meet new people, okay, mingling, okay, and this could be in these faraway places, and this is part of your journey. They're really encouraging you with that, and also to see your worthiness. Remember, we have self-love here, and we have unconditional love, so seeing your worthiness is going to be big. They're going to push you to show you your worthiness, and vice versa to them, like you're going to show them back, like a mirror back to them. And with your deal breakers, you're going to be like, I am not, here's where my boundaries are. So you may need to learn about boundaries within your twin flame connection for each other. Know your worth. The universe can only bring you what you know you deserve. You can have it all. And then we have realize your light again. So your light is shining brightly. So this is also realizing that who you are in this universe really changes people, and you attract others as well. To your light, not always good people, not always people that are willing to, but realizing who's actually draining you, who's giving to you, who doesn't, who doesn't take from your light, okay, and meditate, okay, so meditation is going to be really big for your connection, okay, so meditating will help you bring peace and balance to your connection. All right, so they're saying meditate on these deal breakers too, if you're not sure, meditate on these you'll get unlimited ideas when you're doing that, when you're being in this Virgo energy where you're analyzing everything, where you're not reacting to your situation so much as just kind of like seeing it for what it is, and kind of like going with the flow, because we have the heart here. Okay, so this is also you sharing a heart space with this person. You share a soul. This is that love that I feel between the two of you. And it looks like there's like two rings or two planets right there kind of aligning, and these two people in a boat and this nest, this love nest. Okay, so your heart, you're really going to love them, and you're really going to know, this is your person. You're just going to know it when you tap into your heart space. You're just going to know who your twin flame is. We have one card here I'm going to have to possibly look up for the... No connection. What? Sorry, guys. Okay, so while it's doing that, I'm going to keep going over here with the rest. So we have Spirit of the Moon again. So we have two different things again: cycles, visions, dreams. So you're going to dream of this person, and you'll be connected through them through the dream time. Okay. So you may love Halloween. I'm also getting that because look at the witch on the broom. Okay. You could be a witch. Okay. Obviously, with that death and magic here. And the moon twice. Okay, so you're very in tune with the moon. You may take pictures of the moon. You may worship the moon. We have Spirit of Hecate, Goddess of Night, Crossroads, and Ghosts. There we are again. So you may like to go ghost hunting. You may be at a crossroads within your twin flame dynamic at different times, is what I'm saying. But you have the protection of night to kind of like, it's almost like you sneak around at night is also what I'm getting for some of you. Maybe doing spells at night. Yeah, I do get that. Spirit of the snowflake. Okay, so special, irreplaceable, and one of a kind, realizing that you are that your person is that no two snowflakes are the same. Okay, everybody's special and irreplaceable. And yeah, I said somebody sneaking around. We got Spirit of the fox. Okay, sly, cunning, strategy. So this requires a little bit of kind of navigation, I guess, within each other. You're gonna learn how to be sly, how to, there could be some strategy involved. There could be something to do with doing spells at night again, or hunting at night is what I'm getting with that card as well. So, or maybe wandering at night, like through different haunted houses or things like that. I'm also getting that. Spirit of time, illusion, and endless waiting. Okay, so we have illusion twice within this, and then this endless waiting. So it's them saying, like, again, time is an illusion. Of course, we know we only have a limited amount of time on Earth, of course, and this could be some type of waiting for your person if you're in like a separation. And they're wanting you to kind of see past those illusions again. Spirit of the Grim Reaper, death, ending, and winter. So you guys could have ended in winter, or something to do with the winter could be significant within your connection. It's also, again, with that 8th house of endings and beginnings, we have more. It's almost like each death shows you how fragile life is within this connection. So it's almost like, don't waste time. Don't waste time on these illusions, okay? Because endlessly waiting on someone or something without transforming, along with it, is going to turn you to stone. And we have the stone here. Okay. So your heart may be turning to stone, or be broken by this person, or you may be going cold because there's that winter, that death, that ending. It may remind you of that if you're in separation with your person, that there's definitely that energy. There could have been somebody who passed away that you were very close to. They could have a birthday in winter. So this is also saying that, the Spirit of the Grim Reaper is showing that, and again with that death and magic, that you have the ability to speak with the dead, to hear the dead, to dream of the dead. Okay, so that's really interesting. And to kind of ferry the dead in a way, help them get their messages across. Okay, so Spirit of the Tower, surprises, shifts, and big changes. Okay, yeah, this Tower energy is here to say that there's definitely going to be some surprises in this connection. There's going to be big changes here. Okay, there's going to be surprises, there's going to be shifts. This is going to be a constant kind of roller coaster is what I feel. And we have Spirit of the Apple. So this is about offers, being tested with other offers, and temptation. Now, this is definitely a specific message for some of you, but you may have a masculine, or you may be this person as a feminine, who is being tested by other offers outside of this connection and being tempted. What they're trying to say is to see through that illusion, because that's just that. It's an illusion. Okay, that person isn't your person. You will be tested by other offers throughout this connection. You'll be tested through the ending and beginning of each cycle that you guys are going through every single time. Okay, so then the last 3 cards that we have here, so beautiful. Oh, we have like 6. Okay, again, we've got a moon, blue moon. It's a rare opportunity. This person's is a rare opportunity. You may get a rare opportunity from around the blue moon. You may have met them around a blue moon, or something about that. You may have your twin, or you may have figured out what a rare opportunity you both are. What this both is a very deep spiritual connection that, defies time and is an illusion, can be possibly thought of as an illusion without understanding whether it's real or not. Like, is this real? Is this, and that's a 3D way of thinking, of course, but that's what we're trying to get past. So you're trying to get past a 3D way of thinking. Then we have desert, resilience, and strength. So this connection is going to test your resilience and it's going to test your strength. Absolutely. This connection is a rare opportunity, but it is not going to be without its hardships. We have the garden, time for nurturing. So having a garden or getting out in nature is going to help nurture you and this connection. They may want you to grow a garden. You could just go out in the desert on a blue moon and kind of look at the moon or do something really interesting like that. Or that's something that you and your twin flame used to do, is look at the moon, dream, you guys would sleep under the moon, camp under the moon, something along those lines or whatnot. We have stay optimistic. Okay, your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Yeah, you could be wanting to quit, just be done with this. Dream big. Okay. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. So yeah, if you're having trouble having your dreams come true, make sure that you're watching your thoughts and that you visualize yourself succeeding. And one thing that's going to need to take place in this connection, whether it's you or your person or both, is father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Okay. And then we have patience here. Yeah, this is the biggest card of the whole reading. And nobody wants to hear that, but Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay, so your dreams just require patience. It may be taking longer to make this transformation, to manifest this. But you're going to reach your destination. Okay, you and this person are going to be, with this marriage card, you likely be married in the 3D and the 5D. Okay, because you're already in the 5D. We already know that, twin flame dynamic anyways. And you guys in a past life could have been authority figures, and there's vows again. So once again, this is making vows. This is either spiritual vows to each other, or you were both very high up and you maybe married others through like a priest or a priestess, okay, in a past life. But either way, you were very much an authority figure and a leader, and people looked up to you. And you made vows with this person a long time ago. Okay, so when you guys were together, you were married. You did take vows, okay, in past lives. And we have the breath. Okay, so this is being aware of your breath. It's the key to continual movement of life and your connection with spirit. Being mindful of your breath helps you to remain in the present, bringing clarity of thought, tolerance, and patience. It can benefit your overall well-being and help your mediumship development. Okay, so yeah, in order to kind of help with you can do like breath exercises that will deepen your link with spirit. And if you practice breathing techniques, it will make you a stronger medium, but also a healthier one. And finding the stillness. Okay, that's that Virgoan energy here. It's that stillness. It's being able to be okay with the inaction for a time being. It's being able to slow down. Is also what is advice for this connection. Slow down, smell the roses. That's so funny. Dream big, stay optimistic, stay true to your self-love and the unconditional love. And unconditional love doesn't mean that anybody can just take advantage of you. Really, that's just saying reaching a place where you can let people go with love, and you can let them stay. If they want to stay, stay. They want to go. It's that cycle of love, the cycles of love. And sometimes people come back. Sometimes people come back. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment down below, and I hope it was helpful for your twin flame journey. If you would like a personal reading, the link is also down below, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Remember, this was general, so if this pile did not resonate, please pick a different pile. Thank you so much. Take care. If you picked pile number 2, this beautiful, I believe it's a cougar, a cat of some sort, obviously, the goldstone. So let's see, what is your twin flame mission? What are you meant to learn from this journey? And how can you expand on what you already know? So The first thing that I'm being drawn to as far as this connection, there's so many messages coming through, but the first one is that, excuse me. First one is that medicine is going to play a huge part in your journey. So this is sacred medicine. You could actually have a past life as a Native American. There is a really beautiful dove here, so that could mean something to you, in feathers, obviously in his headdress. He's got his eyes closed here. And I think we've got like a Merkaba type of symbol on his chest there for his medallion. So what we're meant to learn here is about the medicine of this connection, that it can heal. You guys have the ability to heal yourself and to heal others. And of course, where it comes from is source. So whatever you believe in, whether that's God, divine, whatever your religious affiliation is, or spiritual or whatnot, source is saying that they're here. They want you to draw on them for that medicine. That light is healing you. You have assistance from your angels and your spirit guides and things like that, so you may regularly call on them. This is also a reflection, an energy of reflection here. So, of course, you and your twin flame would be a reflection. There's a wolf there. So I'm feeling like wolf medicine is what I'm being told to tell you. I don't know if that means anything. Look that up, but that's just what they're channeling. They're also channeling the fact that being Native American, we talk about spirit animals. I'm going to just call them spirit guides now, I guess, at this point, and that includes animals here. One of them could be a wolf within here. So what I'm finding is that you're already pretty in tune with this connection. You have some type of ability to help heal in whatever way that is for you. So that could be different from everybody because this is a general reading. A lot of you could work with, it could be massage therapists, doctors, nurses, things like that, musically talented. I'm getting that as well. Readers like myself. It could be creative in a lot of different ways. I'm finding that whoever's in this pile, you and your twin are very, very, very connected to creativity. The masculine may be more into writing, but that could also be you, so just know that. Or whoever identifies as the masculine in the connection. It says, you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Yeah. So you could be writing screenplays, poetry. They're saying that that's a beautiful outlet for your connection. You're meant to do that. You're meant to tell your story. You're meant to write it down. So journaling your dreams is going to be really significant to this connection. Yeah, and we have oracle cards here, like I was saying earlier. So a lot of you could already be turning towards oracle cards or using them for advice. And if you're not using them now, they're saying to go from being kind of just a basic reader to incorporating them is going to make you a better reader. So that's for some of you that are tarot readers or oracle readers, or however you want to, however you use your medium. They're saying that you are good at this oracle cards, or you've been thinking about that, or maybe you've been buying decks or things like that. You're drawn to them. They're saying that's good. That's where your medicine may come from source. You're healing others, and you're able to give your gifts, just like me in this reading, out to the collective, out to the universe. Okay, and you may be doing starting your own channel. You may be starting your own business. A lot of you, they're saying, you and your twin are meant to start your own businesses. We have financial discipline here. So one of the things that really may suffer in your connection could be finances. Doesn't have to be for everybody, but for some of you that is the case. Number 48 there, which it boils down to 12, which is 3. Okay, so working together for financial discipline. Pink is a very high vibrational color for twin flames as well, and you've got 2 different cards here that are pink right here, and it follows straight into this line here of cards. So, and that's the higher heart chakra is what I'm getting with this financial discipline. So work on your heart chakra with the green here. Also with the writing, because we have it's a green deck, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 symbols, 6, if we count this card, and 7 that are very green here. So nature is going to play a huge part in your medicine and your healing and where you're going to tap into your gifts. Okay, it doesn't matter what time of the day. Sunsets are going to be significant, sunrises, planetary alignments. You may be very much into astrology. That's very much what they draw you to. So if you're drawn to something, or you start thinking about it, or excuse me, I'm so sorry, allergies. If you're getting messages to go in that direction, for whatever it is, like you're dreaming about something, or like I have dreams that wake me up in the middle of the night, and I go online and I'm like, okay, this is, and I start researching it, whatever it is I've dreamt about, and they give me huge pushes that way. So pay attention to your intuition, because you're very intuitive. You know yourself, and you know what you're capable of. Okay. And is what I'm hearing. You know what you're capable of, and you're very, 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 very talented, is what they're telling me. So flowers is going to be significant. So that could be, I'm so sorry. I need to take a drink here. Ooh. All right, so it says working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Okay. So you may have dried flowers. You may work with them in some medium for arts, for canvassing, for something. I don't know. I'm just getting a whole bunch of just immense gifts for you, especially if you're feminine watching. We have perseverance here. Okay, and that's, again, green, heart chakra energy. Number 4, very balanced energy. So balancing out your home and your work life is going to be big with finances and bringing stability. And so persevere. You're almost there, is what they're saying. They're saying you're so close to completing a cycle. Number 9, you both are going to complete a cycle so that you can come together, because we go from the 9 to the 10. And we have another 3 if we add the 9 and the 4. So I have 333. You may see 333, which is also talking about collaboration. It talks about union of mind, spirit, and body. It's a very divine number. It also talks about reunions. Okay, so you're almost ready to complete something. Purple is the third eye. So you're almost ready to move to a new level. You're going to be getting a lot of downloads, you and your twin, in order to move in this direction. What they're saying right now is they've given me a little bit of the background of things that could have happened. So I'm going to go into that a little bit, because I feel like that needs to, they're drawing me down to these cards. So for most of you, you could be in separation. We have the Splitsville card here. So it says, leaving quickly, decisively, the relationship is devolving or ending, not keeping in touch, or time alone. So you may be the type of person, or you and your twin may need a lot of time alone. I'm also getting that someone in the connection is a chaser, so they're chasing their twin. So and you'll know based on your situation. So once you guys split, then someone became the chaser. Okay. It says chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So at that point in time, when however your relationship devolved with this person, I feel like most of you have already met them. If you haven't, understand that this can still all be for you. But for some of you, this is a side note. So you broke up. You or them started chasing the other. And then it started to get down to where the clock was ticking here, and something was going on, and it wasn't. It feels like time's almost up, okay? And you need time to heal, time to progress. So what this may have done at this point is sent you both into an awakening period. So once you started to awaken on about your connection, about who you are to each other, then it felt like time might be running out to make progress, okay? Or that there was some type of, you didn't have enough time with each other, it felt like, and you just want more time with each other. So that's if you're apart. Either way, the chaser-runner dynamic in a twin flame can be just as potent if you're apart as if you're together. So what they're telling me here is that with this clock, that you'll need some time to heal from this, and healing past life issues within each other that you have with each other. You're also, what is it? There was something here that told me exactly what was going on. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Okay. So somewhere in childhood, there, is going to be some type of trauma within your dynamic for some of you that have already been with your twin. So you're going to know that this requires healing. So they can stop chasing you or you can stop chasing them, and you may be standing still and trying to do the work. Okay? Learning how to stand still, do the work, and then come back together. Okay? Because once we go inside and we heal those things, then we're drawing ourselves closer to ourself, which is our twin, because you're already one soul. Okay? And they feel like this is if you're apart from them, or you're not together, whatever the situation, you both may feel it's a missed opportunity, and absolutely you've got some regret. So, and there could be former relationship issues. Says don't run if it feels right, risk of loss, and communication is imperative. So that's what it was. Communication is imperative to this connection. So if you're not communicating at all and you're in separation, you both feel like it's a missed opportunity. It doesn't matter. But communication would have to take place in order to kind of heal this as well. So better communication is what I'm getting. If you are communicating, it may not be the best communication. So that does play a part here. So what I'm also getting is that we have this werewolf spirit here. So this is kind of the energy of your relationship as it stands. So it's wild, untamed, and you have a lot of desire for each other, and that's how it feels. So it's a very, very, very deep connection. We've got werewolf and wolf here, so that could be something significant. I'm also getting Halloween is big for you or your person, and excuse me, that does come up in one of the other cards here. So let's see. What else? I do feel like there's a lot of people who might be jealous of your connection here, so keep that in mind. We have spirit of the stranger, caution, warning, and danger. So be careful of the people around you, because not everybody has the best intentions for you or wants the best for you and your twin. This again, we have another wolf, so spirit of the wolf. Okay, so when I'm seeing that, you have 1, 2, 3 cards about wolves. Okay, so wolves are very loyal. They run in packs. Or they can, but they could also be loners as well, because this could be you or your twin or both of you, loner, fierce, and instincts. So a lot of the time, that's just what they're going off of, is they may have a temper, they may be a loner because of it, or they may spend a lot of time alone, or you may spend a lot of time alone. But you're trust your instincts about the people that you start to feel caution, and you feel the energy shift within their dynamic, the way they speak about people. The way that they treat others is going to be real significant there. Okay, a lot of you guys are being asked to have trust and faith in this connection, okay, and just keep going. Like you're persevering, like you're about to complete something with this perseverance and this completion. Keep going. Don't give up. If you're working towards coming back into union, they're saying don't give up, okay? And have trust and faith that this is going to teach you what you need to know. Okay, a lot of this is going to have to do with travel. And again, we have another leaving card, so like a running, or like somebody trying to run from this connection. So this could be a very classic chaser runner type of dynamic. Okay, and they want whoever is running to know that you are safe. Okay, so you don't have to run. We have Archangel Michael there, and protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. That's what I said. So if you need to call in someone to help with that, Michael's your guy. So workshops and seminars is here as well. So this is something that you and your twin can benefit from. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Yeah, so you and your twin are here to teach and learn from each other, and on all levels, okay? Both of you. And it's mostly about being gentle and being more sensitive and being more compassionate within this connection for some of you. And so it says, sensitivity, Archangel Haniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So this could be your sign, or this could be your twin sign, but some of the signs that came out, and I'll explain a little bit here in a little bit for some other cards that I got up there that we'll go into. But getting very strongly water, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, And up top we have Taurus there too, which talks about love and finances, which is exactly what they want to talk about. Christmas could be very significant as well. So you may have exchanged gifts or spent Christmases together. We have Spirit of St. Nicholas, gifts, generosity, and assistance. So that's really beautiful there. So winter time, you could live in a state where it snows, or your twin lives, if they live away from you, like if they live in a different state or something like that, they may live where it snows, or you may visit or have visited places that it snows, or you will visit. But they're saying that this connection is a gift. Your generosity within each other is a beautiful thing. And it's a wild, untamed desire for each other, which is understandable. One other card we've got here is Organized for Success. Okay, so this is huge in the dynamic. So one mission of yours is to organize for success. Both of y'all learning to organize. And it says that it helps you like organize your thoughts, reports, your living, and your workspace and your finances. Okay, then you can plan your next action. So look at this completion here. So a lot of you are trying to persevere with get some financial discipline in order to complete a cycle. So whatever that is. Again, you could be looking to start a business, and how do you organize that? Organizing your thoughts, organizing different things. We have friendship here. So friends are going to be very significant to your connection, and they want you to be just light and happy. Go spend time, have a play date with one of your friends. If you have a child, get them a play date, with their friend, get them together for a little social distancing with some mask type of, all that. And then, have some fun is what they're saying, to connect. That's gonna help, and you love that. And we have like all these people like at a park, and we've got these 3 girls and 2 little boys that are just hanging out with this like huge walrus. How cute is that? And they're just all playing and having fun. So they want you to know that's part of it. Your friends will help you on this journey. Okay, we have tranquility here. So yeah, making time for yourself. Self-care is going to be big. So taking baths, if you take baths. Mermaids may be significant. You may really like mermaids. Being gentle with yourself at the same time. So we've got gentleness with yourself and with others. Like he's got like a banjo. I believe it's a banjo or somebody needs to write down below what it is. But anyways, Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Yeah, that's going to help you in your twin flame as well. So surrounding yourself with good people, with beautiful music, with gentle people, beautiful, good situations that, are not toxic for you. We have Gossamer Princess here, number 12, which boils down to the number 3 again. We have more 3s. Communication and relationship work to be done. So yeah, this is definitely part of your mission, is learning about better communication, maybe compromise. That's definitely what the work that needs to be done. Relationship work. It's also understanding patterns, like how we attract what we're attracting based on what we used to attract, or based on the way we treat ourselves, like self-respect and things like that. So that's one of the things that they want you and your twin to work on. And then we have Saraswati. I hope I'm saying that right. The goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Yeah, this is into you being creative. You can do anything you want. If you put your mind to it, you can organize for success. So it's knowing yourself, okay? And it's putting whoever you are into everything that you do is going to help everything flow. Then we have mind focus. So this may be something that is difficult for you and your twin, is to kind of focus. So, or keeping your mind, maybe too much up in your head too, or overthinking. So it says concentration and focus of the mind are keys to sustaining a strong link with the spirit world. So if you're having a hard time connecting with source, they're saying that concentration and focus are going to be helping you build up your psychic connections so that your communication can move freely back and forth between you and the spirit world. So if you're not focused, you cannot concentrate on what's going on. So ways to do this, like meditation and on breath work, okay? But it's placing your awareness on one single thing at a time. Okay, and if you do that, you can do that. So being in nature helps too. When you're outside, relax and make yourself comfortable and focus on a beautiful flower or even a tree. Yes, there we are. It's the colors of leaves, branches, and things like that are going to be very significant. Okay, so yeah, good. See, I mean, there it is. I just got every time I have to let her in and out, I get unfocused. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Intuitive walking is the partnership card here. So you could intuitively just walk somewhere and figure out, and just take the path and figure out where it takes you. We have taking shelter, which again is another card, but it's got snow there. So the answers are within. So going within, it's going to be very Virgoan energy here too. I get Virgo too. Yeah. View from above and seeing the big picture. Yeah, so being able to go inward and outward is going to be very, very significant here. And being able to balance the two. So balance the inward world and balance the outward world. Okay, sunflowers could be significant. We have happiness at hand with the sunflower. Fog and mist is to be cautious. Again, I think that's more of being cautious within, like, fog and mist could be significant to your connection. I don't know why. Also, I'm getting that as well in birch trees here and willow trees. So that could be significant, but they're saying that we don't always see things clearly. And so when we have to kind of feel it out is what they want you to do from now on. Is if it feels wrong, it's wrong. If it feels out of sync or if it feels dangerous, probably most of the time is. Okay, so it's saying be cautious of people around you. Be cautious who you talk to about your connection, because not everybody understands nor supports it because they want you for themselves. Okay, heal the past. This is it. Heal the past. This is what I was saying earlier about those issues. We have the willow, which is the veils parting. So the veils are parting, and you may be seeing more spirit activity right now. We have some information up there that talks about that as well, some cards. And then rainbows. So rainbows and seeing the hidden gift and this connection. So the veils are parting for you, so you're getting more and more stronger in your third eye, in your intuition, and your psychic abilities, okay? Both you and your twin. And when you heal the past, then the veils will part and you will see the hidden gift, and there's your rainbow. There's your twin flame that's always going to be there for you. It's always going to be a connection that you can't escape. You can run away from it all you want. I mean, my twin and I have been running back and forth. We've both been runners at some point and both been chasers. But what happens is that we're never in sync. We're never running toward, well, not never. We have ran towards each other. But it wasn't time. It wasn't time. I knew it wasn't time, okay? So my clock told me, no, this person has way more to do, okay? Way more, okay? And I needed to learn some more things too. So as the separation goes on, being okay with being, going within. And I've become that way. And I hope each and every one of you can enter into this strange world, as strange as it is, but be able to still feel like you're not a stranger on my channel, that I see you, that I feel you, that I understand what you're going through. And again, we've got stranger twice. So you may feel like a stranger in a strange land with new experiences, things not making sense. There's a transition zone and feeling uncertain. Yeah, so, but it's the number 11. So wandering into the woods, you and your twin may just run right into each other in nature, or that's how you connect with them, is through nature, is when you're walking in the woods. And you could be doing this mind focus thing and doing this intuitive walking. All right, so hiking is going to be big. Getting deer is beautiful. Getting the big picture, seeing the big picture too about it. Saying affirmations is going to help as well. So you could write them down. You could say them every day to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire. Use positive affirmations. So when you talk about your connection, or you talk about your twin, talk about it in terms of you're not separated. You're always together. That this is being healed. You are being healed. I am healing the past. Instead of like, I want to heal the past. No. You are healing the past. You are healing this connection. You are healing your past life wounds. Okay, and here we go. We have love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So this is definitely, changing. So your love life is going to change for the better. You're going to complete this cycle, and you're going to say these affirmations. And no matter whether you bring in a soulmate, or your twin back, or whatever your dynamic is, you're so close to making it happen. And these are the ways to do so. So it's very, very beautiful. And then we have healing, healed, and healer. And like I said, with the medicine up there, definitely a healing energy surrounds you and your connection. Okay, so you are being healed. So you have asked for it, and maybe you've prayed for your person and been like, please heal them. Please help them see. Okay. We have Cancer. I feel this is where I got that Cancer card. And of course we had a lot of water energy here. So again, I felt water. We got Taurus and we have Virgo. Doesn't mean that you or this person have to be these signs. This is just what's coming out here. Okay, so, and it could be your twin, could be you, all those things. And owning is talking about owning possessions, but it's also talking about financial opportunities. And it's talking about love, and it's talking about friendship. The Cancer card, I feel, and that's 16, number 16, and it goes on to number 7. Okay, so with that card, it's Cancers are very, very sensitive. Cancers are more than likely out of all the signs, to be, besides Pisces and, I guess Scorpio too. Yeah, because they're water. They have very they're psychic sponges. Okay, and they pick up on that everybody's energy, but it tends to sometimes overwhelm them, make them grumpy in a way. But it's learning how to work through those emotions. It's learning about emotional maturity. So that may be something that has to be healed as well in this connection, is an emotional maturity, whether it's on your level, their level, or together. And then we have the Pilgrim here. So the Pilgrim is definitely you waking up to your gifts. You and your person waking up to the fact that you have a pilgrimage, that you have a mission together. Your mission is to come together in order to change the world. Okay, in order to give the world more medicine, to bring in source, to be able to channel just like I do in whatever way that is. Okay, whatever your medium is, to give back. Okay, so it's going to be different for all of you, of course. And then we have the mask. Yeah, so it's being authentic to who you are. And again, this is the masks that people wear. And again, we literally are wearing masks now. So interesting that this would be like a triple meaning here for this card. So it's masking our true selves needs to be unmasked, and we need to be willing to walk this path towards enlightenment. But also the mask, you see how half of the card is shaded in black. So we have to go through the dark to get to the light, and we have to learn to balance the two. But we can't be afraid of the shadow side, because it is a part of every single person. That we all have dark parts. We all have shadow work that we have to do, things we don't like about ourselves, things that we childhood trauma, abuse, so many things, death, loss, all, and then it's healing that, being authentic to who we really are, taking off that mask. But it's also people changing masks and you not knowing who they are and wondering, how am I going to see through this? Energy doesn't lie. So always feel it in your body. Okay, so if somebody's tipping off your anxiety, there's a sign. If you feel, sick to your stomach, that could be also spirit sign, but it's also because people bring their spirits with them. Gosh, my animals today, they're just all over. So animals may be really big, they've just been needy this morning. So you may really connect with your person through animals. So that's really, really beautiful, and I really love this reading. I hope you guys loved it. Please let me know down below in the comments. I would really, really appreciate it. I always look forward to every comment that you share, every email, every personal reading. Everything is amazing. You guys are amazing. So thank you so much for being on my channel. And I will see you for your next Puckett card reading. Take care. You chose pile number 3, or this pink magenta looking Buddha, which I love. Then this is your twin flame mission. What do you need to learn? What can you do to improve it? And what is it meant to teach you? Okay, so first of all, straight out the gate, we've got unconditional love. So it's meant to teach you unconditional love. It's also that you're meant to be a mother, if you're a feminine watching, or masculine, you could be, a father figure. I feel like if you're a masculine watching, your feminine could be a mom, or you want to have children with her. Okay, if you're a feminine watching, you could want to be a mother, or this pertains to your own mother. So learning unconditional love when it comes to like siblings and family. It's going to be real big in this pile. For a lot of you, or a good portion of you watching, you are of you could be Hindu, you could be Buddhist, you could be readers like me as well. You could be a witch, whatever you consider yourself. There's also coming through, as far as race is concerned, that you could have mixed race siblings or parents, or you could be mixed race. That's for any of you watching. But I'm very much getting a cultural vibe here. So Hispanic as well is coming through, and family is very important to you. I feel like that's huge. However, one of the biggest things that they're having you kind of look at is some toxic relationships that you could have with your parents. Okay. But it's also examining relationships with your parents, either you or your twin. Okay, so this is significant, and you both may need to heal this. You both may have some toxic issues, or something about your parents factors into your connection, so whether that's good or bad. Okay, so that could be for some of you. Walk away. Yeah, see, walk away is right here. Okay, and if this person is not treating you right, and I feel like maybe this twin flame could be, your twin, you could have had some past life issues that still kind of affect you now. You're learning to walk away and put yourself first. It says, leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the doors that open as a result. If you're a feminine watching, I also do believe that for some of you, you may struggle with molestation or incest or something along those lines. And we're not going to go further into that, but or also domestic abuse, domestic violence. So on my channel how I feel about that, and Spirit is telling you need to walk away from anything that's unhealthy, no matter what that is. It could be a person, it could be a situation, it could be a habit, okay? They also want you to watch your thoughts, okay? So it is important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. Okay, so you and your twin, this is definitely part of your mission, okay? Watching your thoughts. Ask for your needs to be met. It may be hard for you to do that. That could be because of the dynamic set up with your parents or set up with your friends, where you may not feel like you have a voice, okay? Some of you may be still finding your voice. Okay, it says ask for your needs to be met. Okay, God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped, and it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So asking for help, okay, asking to have your needs met. And look at how beautiful she is here. And she's got this crystal ball, and she's got these beautiful wings, and she looks, gorgeous in her silk dress right there. So you as a feminine are very beautiful. And it may be hard for you to ask for what you want or what you need, because maybe it wasn't always, when you were a kid, maybe that was what happened. Your parents weren't always, they didn't always teach you to trust. Like, you may not trust people very easily, and that's understandable, based on trauma, family issues, all that. And it says pay yourself first. Look at this. It's a very beautiful energy. It says make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So yeah, they're saying don't forget about self-care, don't forget about investing, don't forget about putting something away maybe for a rainy day or for yourself. A lot of you could be teachers, and this is a beautiful, beautiful message for those that are teachers. For those of you you are actually, that's your profession. Obviously, you're meant to teach others, but if you're specifically a teacher, that you are doing a great job. Okay, keep going. I know it's hard right now, and that you're learning how to lead and trust in your intuition, okay, because I know you feel like you have a lot of people depending on you, including your students. So they wanted me to tell you that. So we have teaching here. So you inspire young people to learn. So this is part of your gift, part of your twin's gift, part of your mission period is to inspire young people to learn, to teach. And you're going to teach your twin a lot of different things. Okay, you're going to teach them about resting, about unconditional love, and about abundance. We have rest here. So they want you to take good care of yourself. Make sure you're resting, getting enough, going on vacation if you want to, something where there's dolphins or sea life. where it's beautiful in nature. They want you to get out in nature more. If you're already doing that, they're saying that's beautiful, that you're connecting more with them, with spirit, and with yourself. So, and then we have this abundance card here. And literally that's what I put the Buddha over, was like near the hands like this. And I wanted it kind of like that, you know, because it's towards me. But of course I want it towards you. But the hands are towards me because that's how I read. But yeah, this is an abundant connection. It can bring you so much joy. And it's not just physical aspects, it is material as well. And so you're meant to have abundance in your life. That is something that you can manifest, but you have to make sure to rest, be in the vibration of unconditional love, and staring up at this wondrous universe and being so thankful, you know, for being here. So walk in beauty. So walking in your truth, standing in your truth. And your devotion to this path is beautiful. They're already just more complimenting you that you're doing a great job on this path. Okay, you have made it clear that you have a lot of devotion to this, and the number 41 boils down to the number 5 as well. So it's all about change. Okay, so you're going to go through a lot of changes within this connection, and they're proud of your devotion to it, that you have devoted your spirit to it, your time to it, that you understand it better. They want you to take better care of your body in whatever ways that corresponds, because we have the first house, which is the body, number 25. So they're really saying that if you have a chronic condition, some of you may have a chronic condition, a lot of the medicine, you can find it in nature. A lot of it comes with watching your thoughts, manifesting, consulting experts here. So before I read that card, I'm going to keep going because they're still channeling further. More information is needed. Contact someone with experience in this area. So you may have to consult experts along the way if you are actually ill. Okay. This is also saying that, you know, for those of you that you may have specialists and things like that you may have to consult in order to help with this. But watch your thoughts about your body too. Loving your body, accepting your body, resting when your body says it's time to rest. Okay, don't try and push it too hard. Try and get a good balance is what they're saying for those of you that applies to. If you do not have a chronic condition and that is not your story, they're saying that consulting an expert about, like, you're going to need more information as you go along this journey. And so you'll be doing a lot of research, okay, about certain things. You're going to be doing research about maybe your parents, about your past experiences. You also may be a singer and you may dance, but this is also going to help you as well, singing and dancing. So you'll be able to express yourself more psychically through this. This is your magic power of music and movement is what it says. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if you're wanting to manifest anything, turn on your dance, turn on your radio, turn on your boombox, turn on your stereo, whatever it is, and just sing and dance and be in that energy, because that is the energy that's going to help you manifest whatever you want. Okay. And I do feel like a lot of you are healing from, it doesn't have to be like a physical condition, but you could be healing from mental trauma or trauma. So we've got healing, connecting, mending, and releasing with crossing bridges. Okay, so every time you leave a connection or you go in a new direction or you're on your path, they're just telling you that the more healing that you do, the more you connect with spirit and you're mending your past. So you may be mending connections, past connections too. They're also saying that's going to be important for you and your twin is to mend things, and also to release it up to the universe. If you can't do much about it, you can leave it up to, your spirit guides, and those spirit guides can include animals, since we're not, using that term anymore. I found a way to kind of express what I believe in. And I am absolutely sure that I have Native American roots, but again, to be respectful, I have to just say it like that. So, where were we? Walking in beauty, walking in nature. We've got nature here, which is the heart chakra with the green. It's very, very beautiful. I love that. When you connect in nature, you also connect with the third eye, which would be in the middle it would be in the middle there. So, of that chakra. So connecting with nature, Opening your heart chakra. A lot of these cards are green. You've got some blue in here, so green and blue could be significant colors. That might be something that you may be very, very, very much connected to nature, and I feel that for a lot of you. You also could be massage therapists or have the ability to have this ability of psychic touch. So this is a power or a ability, psychic ability, a spiritual ability that you have that you're meant to connect with in your twin flame dynamic. So psychometry is the practice of using items infused with someone's energy, enabling you to gain past and present information about that individual. Okay, so this is also really interesting. So we've seen this on TV. I've never actually seen it done. I mean, I use it myself, not exactly for, in public or anything like that, but jewelry, clothing, or even a chair can have a strong presence of someone's energy, a bit like a psychic imprint. So if you're wanting more information about a person, or you are trying to tap into your medium, how you can get that psychic information that may be coming in choppy, psychic imprinting will help. So practicing this is going to be very, 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 very potent in opening up your abilities here. It says, to start, sit with someone and ask to hold an item of importance that belonged to the person's loved one in spirit. Open your awareness and allow your consciousness to connect with the item, and then feel if the spirit loved one who owned the item will make their presence known. Ooh, that's gorgeous. I love that. When working with spirit, it's important to bring in evidence that can be validated to confirm the message you give. As you hold the item, see if you can sense the relationship of the spirit to the sitter. Perhaps you can sense what they like to do for a hobby or their career. Notice any physical details about the spirit that may come forward. Reach out to the spirit and see if you can connect with a name that's significant. When practicing with mediumship, don't be afraid to share every little detail of what you're receiving. You'll be surprised by the validation you may receive. You can also practice this technique with an object belonging to someone living. I've done this with living, and I've never, I haven't done it with the dead, but I had an encounter with a friend recently. We were discussing some things, and he's a friend now, but I hadn't met him before. He sat down and we had a conversation, and the first thing I said to him, and he didn't hear it, but my friend did, I said, "Oh, you really need to quit smoking. Like, those things are bad for you," or something like along those lines. And later on in the conversation, I told him he was admitting it's a dirty habit, and he kind of had a cigarette near me, and it was kind of wafting towards me, and I can't stand, since I'm not a smoker anymore, I can't stand that. I can't stand the smell. And so I asked him to maybe move, just like with his other hand smoking away from me. And he was like, "I'm so sorry, it's such a nasty habit." I said, "Well, if 3 of the men in your family at least hadn't succumbed to this or hadn't been telling me stop smoking, then it wouldn't be such an issue. Like if I hadn't been getting like alarm bells." And I said, "How old are you?" He said, 32. I said, "At 33, if you don't quit, you know what's going to happen." And he goes, "How did you know that?" So that's exactly what I did. So when I see them, they show themselves to me the same way, like in my mind's eye, of what they look like and their gender or whatnot. And so they want you to practice clairaudience, clairsentience, and clairvoyance, which is exactly what I can do. But this is also with a new medium with objects from the living or dead. So, oh my God, that is so freaking cool, you guys. Ooh, I mean, you guys are like witchy witches, man. And like the best of way, like you can become sage type material / high priestess material within this connection, within this twin flame connection. This is definitely some things that you are called to do. You may have a past life in the Victorian era with cherubs are going to be significant. You may have a gift of cherubs, or you may have liked it throughout your whole life. Please comment down below. That is for somebody. I'm also getting like a very, look at her. She is the knight, and she has a cup here. She's like the Knight of Cups here, leadership. Take charge of this situation. So one of you has to become the leader in here, and somebody has to trust in their leadership, and then you guys can switch. It doesn't always have to be one person, but it says trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So your feelings and your dreams are going to guide you across these bridges to your career path. It may be a secret path for now, and you may not be letting people know what it is, but you know it's out there, or you're still trying to find it with the secret path, or they're trying to find their path still, okay? So it says an irresistible pull down a distinct path, ley lines, and mystical traditions. So ley lines would be like Stonehenge and different markers around like the pyramids of Giza and things like that. So those are ley lines and mystical traditions. So you are guided towards those things because you either have past life connections to them in some way, or you're being channeled information about those things to give to the collective, and also for your own path, for your own journey within your secret journey, because this is something that you hold very private. This twin flame journey to you is very secret. This person could be a secret, actually. And I think I apologize, that could have also come through for pile number 1. I may have been drawn to both piles. So if you are, you can definitely pick different piles. And there's definitely a ton of information here that could apply in either or all, whatever you want. Then we have Green Man's Door, portals to fairy, wheel of the year, galactic, and Gaian entry points. So there's that, father of the forest with his little knocker, and she's there. She's like, hey, babe, come in. You don't know what's behind it. There's a lot of mysticism. This is a portal. Your twin flame dynamic is a portal to fairy. It is a portal to the Wheel of Fortune, galactic and Gaian entry points. I'm not familiar with that. I think I tried to look it up the other day and got distracted, so I apologize. But with the Green Man's Door, I feel like, again, it's opening this door. You're guarding this door. This is your person. This is your masculine. He may be very much into nature, and he may be kind of a man's man, like a hunter, things like that. That's coming through as well, but really love to be outdoors, and you do as well. So we've got 40 and 44. So those are 4, 4, 4. So you may see that a lot, and that's all about balance and twin flame dynamics. So not only that, it's having a nice home and having, just being foundationally stable. And so you put a lot of effort into this and into yourself, and they're wanting to reward you. They're saying keep going. Your effort is going to be rewarded, which is number 13, which is also the number 4. So 13 could be significant as a number, along with the nature, which was 74, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, yeah, like that. And then we have secrets. You're going to hold the secrets twice, okay, from 2 different decks, Secret Path and Secrets. So we have Nyx here. So yeah, you may be holding in a lot of secrets about this person. They may be a secret, and you may be secretly devoted to them, and you're not actually being real obvious about it, which is all right if you guys are in separation, or you're not able to be together, depending on your dynamic, okay? And we have a new dawn. The worst is behind you now, is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So again, you could be blonde with blue eyes. I'm really drawn to the water. I'm getting a lot of watery cards here. So drawn to the water, drawn to nature, and mermaids as well is here. So they're saying that there are going to be new dawns, new cycles that start with this person, that you planted the seed. The seed is here. Okay, so you planted the seed and you're waiting for it to grow, but you can't check it every 5 minutes because, and you may be wanting to, like, is it growing? Is it growing? Is it growing? There's an impatience here for, your twin flame union, but it needs to kind of grow, is what I'm getting. And the shadow. So this is also about shadow work. So the seed has been planted in the shadow, so you're just waiting for it to grow, or you're waiting for the sun to come out. You could be prone to depression. They could be prone to depression. This also is very similar to pile number 1, even though these are now being channeled into here a little bit. So again, you could have picked more than one pile. Let's see. We have Spirit of the Crow, Prophecy, Messenger, and Bad News. Okay, so this is possible that you see this coming. So you may have had to walk away from your twin. There may have been some type of message. There could be some news about death that you hear about that, obviously is bad news. Starts to kind of, again, we're in like Mercury retrograde. Saturn's also retrograde. There's a few planets that are retrograde right now. So yeah, keep that in mind. And the Spirit of the Crow, so that could be one of the spirit animals within your dynamic. So there could be a lot of abrupt endings with like people passing away that are near you. That's also what I'm getting. Or an abrupt ending within this connection, like it abruptly ended and it was not good. And I'm sorry if that was the case. It's going to be different for all of you. Then we have Yamoha, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Yeah. So this is all about going with the flow. This is all about realizing how spiritual, look how beautiful this woman is and how much power she has. Look at her heart chakras all, blown open and or starting to open. Okay. And then of course, like around her head, which would be the crown, is very much, she's enlightened to her power, and you're becoming enlightened to your power, and how taking care of your body, physical touch. You might need to get massages, or you might like to get pedicures or things like that, or something along those lines as a feminine or masculine. I'm watching, whatever. There's no judgment, but they're saying within that energy that like everything flows through you. Okay, I would just let it flow through you, especially whatever emotions you get, and releasing them. Okay. This is the spirit of the crystal ball. So you know that there's some type of prediction and destination that you're supposed to go, and you use divination. You may use divination tools. You could actually own a crystal ball. This is also you being given the foresight. I do believe when twins awaken and they awaken to their potentials and they work on like third eye, heart chakras, and crown, and all the chakras just in general, and work to align themselves, that they will have some psychic gifts and abilities to help and see the future. So you are being told that you and your twin have this, you knew maybe something would end, or you knew that something would begin, or something along those lines. Like you've dreamt about this, you've had feelings, you've had dreams, they've guided you in different directions for your career and things like that. And they've also helped you predict like when someone might pass away, or when you'd receive bad news, and it's always kind of come to fruition. So you've been very cognizant in that way, which is beautiful, which is that psychic touch at the bottom there. It says clairaudience, clairsentience, and clairvoyance. They want you to work on all of those things because you have those abilities. They're just either dormant or they're still growing because of that seed. Then we've got leader, recognition, and respect. So the spirit of the lion. So your twin could be a little bit, how do I say this? And I don't mean this narcissistic. Remember, we all fall on a scale, but a little bit a little bit between mid and high narcissism, and more so towards the mid, which is good, which is how I see them. But they may be a Leo. You could be a Leo, but they are ones that require leaders. Like they're good at leading. That kind of require people to kind of fall in line. They like their being recognized, and they do demand respect. Okay, so the lion, this could be a spirit animal. So lion and a crow are also here for that. And I do believe that that's part of your path, is learning to step into that leadership role, to recognize yourself, to demand respect, to walk in beauty. And then we have the spirit of light, because exactly, awakening, new dawn, and beginnings. A new dawn. 2 different cards. Totally different decks. A new dawn. A new dawn. Very weird. So yes, that something's been awakened. You know that there'll be new beginnings, even if you had to walk away. Maybe you had to walk away because your parents didn't like this person, or your parents factored into that in some way. And you maybe let them control that situation. That's just for a very, very small portion of you that could very, very much resonate. But that's not for everybody. But you know that this has awakened you to your purpose, okay? Awakened you to the beauty of your connection. We also have some past life information here. So you know that this has some type of galactic origins, or the stars are going to be significant, or the placements, or astrology and things like that. Maybe something that in the stars aligning and things like that. You know what planet you're from with your twin flame. You know where you originate. You know that you've been through wars and battles with this person. You may not have always been on the same side. You could be, again, this is like Nazi type of energy, Germany, France are coming to mind for where this could have taken place, obviously. And then also Confederacy, so Texas, you could live in Texas, or that you and your twin could live in Texas. So wars and battles have been fought. You have been a part of this in the past. You both were, look at this. Father and mother. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Were you always in the same dynamic with your twin? I don't know. That is a good question. I've actually been exploring recently myself. This is something that I was thinking of the other day. Came to me out of nowhere, and I was like, you know what? I wonder if in different lives with our twin we were different. But no, this was always a romantic connection with the father and the mother. So you are a father and mother. You may have lived through a war and battle. Your twin may have gone to war for you. If you're a feminine watching and your twin is a masculine, that could be it. And in past lives, whether you are the same sex or not, you could have been a father and a mother. You could have been, you're also have galactic regions, so you have some type of space travel, some type of alien type of energy is what I'm feeling there, where you're definitely like star seeds and things like that. And you may have indigo children. Okay, if you're a father or mother, and you may, again, had children. So I know that you may feel like you need to have, like you're meant to have children with this person, and that is a very true thing. If you've always felt like you wanted to be the mother of their child, or you are, that was always meant to be. You were that in a past life, and so you're repeating that this life too as well. So look, we have feel great first. Yeah, so feeling great, taking care of yourself is going to be one of the biggest ways to help you heal and to attract really healthy relationships. So if you raise your vibration, you heal, you will attract in a better partner, okay? And you can do that through meditations. You or your person may have a fake profile and you may be kind of stalking on each other, okay? So keep in mind that does happen. Somebody may be on your have a fake profile and be your friend, and they could be your twin. And knowing this and also knowing your twin, they trigger you a lot, okay? So overreact rather than respond rather than react. So avoid decisions based on fleeting emotions. So again, this is a lot of triggers, okay? Communication, you may want communication with them, or their communication triggers you, or when you get communication from them, that does trigger you. But also when you reflect and deflect to each other and mirror each other, you trigger each other. You trigger each other to go inside and to heal, okay? So that's beautiful, because you want that energy, because you want that person to eventually heal those issues so that they're not still projecting them onto the relationship and onto you. So yeah, communication may be an issue with this person. You may not be in communication with them. It may not be healthy or loving dialogue, or in the past you've allowed people to treat you like crap. And I'm sorry, this is just what I'm saying, that you've allowed it. You're literally know that, and you know it. And you know where it comes from. You know it comes from either past life with this person, parental trauma, codependence, old past relationships where, men or women were not so good to you. So communication, honest communication may trigger you both. And it may be hard for you to kind of see what you need to heal. But when you do see it, you're going to be like, okay, I know. Wow, this is an amazing connection. You guys are meant to learn so much. I really hope it resonates. Please let me know down below if it, even some of the smallest things resonated for you. I super appreciate all of your love, all of your comments. If you would like a personal reading, the link is also down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next pick a card reading. Take care. All right, guys. So, and gals, sorry. If you picked the key or pile number 4, so what is your twin flame mission? What are you meant to learn from your twin? What are they meant to learn from you? What are some things that you can work on for your journey? So, wow, this is beautiful. So, I'm finding that for your pile, you're very, very talented. This is, it's not shocking, but that you could do many different things. One of the talents could have to do with music. We have sound here. Okay, so that also could have to do with communication. So working on communication skills. If you're a singer, working at your voice. If you are drawn to sound, you may sing and dance or create music or create. I'm also hearing poetry as well. I know that's, but poems actually, a lot of times are songs, and songs are poems, and it just depends on how you look at things within a creative realm. So they're saying that is very, very, very important for your connection. So that's either you or your twin or both of you. You can heal each other and heal others with your sound, so with your voice. You may have a very specific tone to your voice that you and your twin, like when you're talking to each other, you just feel the vibration through your whole entire body. And it's very, very powerful. That is very, very common with twin flame dynamics. This person could be younger than you. We have the Midnight Prince here, number 43. So for those of you that are asking about a masculine, it doesn't have to be, but either way, excuse me, I'll read it both ways. So getting the green man is going to be significant. Blue may be their favorite color. This guy's eyes, I really can't tell. They look kind of hazel. He's got brown hair. That could be for some of you. But still a prince, so he's learning how to grow up. Okay, so you may meet him when he's young, and you have to go through, excuse me, goodness. Let me drink some coffee real quick. I just woke up and very much was being called to do this all night to finish up this video. So I need to take my allergy pill. So sorry, guys. Okay, so he may be more immature than you, and he may need to go through life and learn a few things. If you're a masculine watching, just know that you could have met your person when you were a prince. And so younger days, if you're already 43, I'm getting here, 4, 5, 6, which is 7. So that could be significant. So 43 or 7. But really, it's just the basis of this card. So that's not your story. That's this is for you, and also for those that this is their prince, or you are the prince. It says, ask for what you want, to be honest. Okay, so being honest in your connection, asking for what you want, that needs to be worked on. So throat chakra for sure. Absolutely, if you're having trouble with any of those things, finding your voice, because I feel like mine's also kind of closing up. It wants to give the messages, but obviously, being prohibited a little bit. So that could be an issue in your twin flame dynamic. You may not be communicating. So for a lot of you, you could be in separation, but you don't have to be. One of the most wonderful things I'm seeing here is that you're both meant to support each other, and also possibly to work in the medical community, because that staff right there under support, it's very much like that. Your life purpose fully supports you. And this is also learning to support your twin in times of hardship and times of illness. When you guys are feeling ill. This is also what you're drawn to do. Maybe you work as a veterinarian. Some of you, that could be the case. We have builder here. So your twin flame could be they could be like a carpenter, or build beautiful things, create. They could be in construction. So that may be significant for some of you. Sorry, my kitty here is like, I'm trying to get new foods figured out, and he's just whiny. I know, honey. Eat your food. Eat your food. So to stay away from there. And my dog wants to eat it all. So it says your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So whatever you're creating in this world, it's going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of support. It will also bring you financial stability, okay? Because this is your life purpose fully supports you. And just know that if you're looking to go out on your own for business, your life purpose will also support you. You may have to do both, like work a full-time job and do your own business, which is what I do. Well, I'm almost full-time. So have faith here. So they want you to have faith in your connection, to have faith in each other. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. If you pray, keep praying. One of the things that needs to be really healed in your dynamic is a mother dynamic, so mother healing. Okay. So you or your person says, as your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So working on forgiving, it doesn't mean what they did was right. Working on unconditional love, but having good boundaries is going to be necessary to your connection. And if you had any trauma or any experiences with your mother, or cutoffs, or like feel like for some of you, you could also be adopted, and I'll tell you why in a little bit here. Adopted uh, or have some issues with your own mom that could be cleared. And that will help you manifest this connection much quicker. We have Isis here, the goddess of magic. So Isis is very powerful, as some of you know. The card says, sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. So we have prayer twice. So you may pray to Isis. Isis is here to tell you that your sacred energy is sacred. You feel that way with your twins. So you guys may be celibate, either like if you're in separation. If you're together, that's not the case. But if you're in separation, that could be the case. Your sexual energy heals each other. So this is part of your healing process within. So when you connect sexually, you're able to harness that energy into your person and heal them and connect with them. What it's also saying is that in the story of Isis, at the very end, she becomes very, very powerful. And after her husband was killed, and she had to, or yeah, it was her brother, but he was her husband, and she had to find all the pieces of him and put him back together. And so that's kind of how it feels. It's like you're finding all the pieces of your masculine wherever you go. Like you see pieces of him or her, whatever gender your twin flame is, you see them. And they're scattered everywhere for you. They're up in the stars. They are down here. But they're in synchronicities and signs. Okay, so we have synchronicities here. Number 87. So what is that, 4? So you may see, yeah, we have 44, so that would be exactly right. I don't know why I just said that. I wasn't even paying attention to the card next to it. But the top number is 444. Okay, so environment. So these are going to be significant. These numbers that I'm shouting out here may be significant. Animals are going to be significant for you as well. We've got cats and dogs, specifically on this card, fish. We have a turtle. We have, looks like a horse and a rabbit. And we have 2 fish. So we have constellations, and we also have Pisces coming out for that card, since I noticed the 2 fish. So you could be a Pisces, they could be a Pisces. It doesn't have to be, though. But the synchronicities are here. You may see 555, 1010, 444, 777, 888, number 26, 87, 44, 43, 51. Could be significant, so I'll shout them out right now so I get them out of the way. And these synchronicities have to do with your partnership. They have to do with your twin flames. They have to do with showing you what direction to go to, even if it's towards like partnerships with soulmates and things like that. It's there. It's showing you. Your environment is you may be environmentally focused. You may also give back to your community and work in your community. So you may be picking up trash, you may be composting, you may be recycling, all of those things. You may love taking care of yourself and your environment. And they're saying one way to manifest is to kind of feng shui / yin yang your environment. Get it to a very balanced nature, which I'm finding that is very good, because I feel like you're getting more and more balance. This is a very strong connection, and it's balancing itself out. So you may see 444 a lot, which is also a twin flame card, which would be the 4 of Wands in the traditional deck. You may be seeing that in the 555s, because changes are coming within your dynamic, and things are in flux, but they're also balancing themselves out. And they're going to show you when you're balanced. They're going to show you when your twin is balanced. Excuse me. And they want you to have more faith. We have faith twice. So this card here is positivity, faith, and optimism. Okay, so keep having faith on your journey. Make sure that you keep your thoughts and your actions as positive and optimistic as possible. It says, you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. Yeah, if you've had some setbacks throughout this whole entire path and it's been continuous and it's been really hard and challenging, Just know they want you to have the faith. Keep the faith and keep going. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Things are starting to, like, cycles are starting to end. New ones are about ready to begin for you and your twin. Yeah, because we have unclear, confusion, and shadiness. So yeah, this could have caused a lot of you to feel unclear about who your person was, or confused, or this you could have to hide something about this, or there's some type of deception around the connection. But they're saying, don't worry about that. Have faith in your unity. Have faith that you're whole, even, and that's the spirit of the pentacle there. So like Ace of Pentacles, which would be like a brand new beginning. Excuse me. So have faith that you're closing out new cycles. Have faith in yourself as a witch, if you're just like me, or however you identify, as a reader, as a medium, as clairvoyant, whatever. They're saying have faith in that. Have faith that you're already united. You're already one, because again, you're a twin flame. You are that soul. You may see clovers as well. We have the spirit of the clover. So this is surrounding your connection, luck, abundance, and summer. Okay, so summer may have some significance here. Yeah, and we've got high vibrational energy here with the synchronicities. That pink is very much on the synchronicity card associated with twin flame energy, high vibrational energy above like the higher heart chakra. And then we've got the third eye with kind of that purple here. And then with the love and partnership, it's very blue, a lot of blue here. So a lot of right in this area, these cards run down. You can see through the camera as I'm running down them towards me, that they're just all real blue. So again, it's all, and this is right by the sound. So it's all about communication. It's all about heart-centered energy, heart chakra. So working on heart chakra, third eye, and throat are going to be real significant. And again, we have the heart chakra here. Okay. And the green cards here would tell me your heart. And it's right in the middle of your reading where your heart would be. So that's really, really beautiful. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Aww, that's beautiful. Yeah, it is within you. Like I said, with a lot of changes here earlier, we have spirit of the wind. It says activity, movement, and disruption. So yeah, there's going to be some moments that are going to knock you off your feet. But don't give up. Hold the course, staying focused here. You've got that totally different deck. Hold the course, stay focused, keep your eye on the prize, keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on the video kind of cut out there. So yeah, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your twin. Don't give up on your goals. Okay. There's going to be people around you who are not going to be for your, for the best of this connection. You got zombie spirits, control, empty, and submissive. Okay, but this is also energy of someone who is trying to control someone else, who wants you to be submissive to them, or you feel like this does this to you, or you're encountering energies that suck you dry. So because they know, that you're empathic. Okay. So just be warned that, you can ask your angels for help. It says, have you asked your angels for help with this? So if you feel like you're drawing in some lower vibrational energies, or, you keep encountering people who are empty, or you feel this way about your connection, like it's all about control, like your person just seems like they could care less about you, things like that, that is going to be something that needs to be overcome. And zombie spirit, like it's almost like I feel like the pandemic has, that's it, that's what's going on. I'm sorry, now I know. Okay, thank you for telling me that. So the zombie spirit is saying that with the pandemic, we you may have joked about this, or this may be where you feel like people are you feel the emptiness and humanity when people are not acting with compassion and helping to take care of others and keeping them from getting sick. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you disagree with that, you can click off now. Because, yeah. Oh, wow. See, I took on that energy. See, guys, I'm sorry. So, yeah, be careful with that. But you can ask your angels for help with this. Again, like I said, it says your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So if you want them to help you and you want to give up some of this to them and give it over, they're more than willing, but you have to ask for that help. So that will help your connection as well. It will encourage it to grow. Yeah. And then we have angel therapy and counselor. And I want to put these up together because I feel like you're very much a therapist already. People come to you for advice, you or your twin, that this is one of your callings is to be a therapist or a counselor. And look, you've got two of them here, so you and your person could totally be drawn to this in different ways. So we've got Archangel Raphael for angel therapy. It says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Okay, so that also goes really well with this. Have you asked your angels for help? And then the counselor. So again, people have given their burdens to you and you feel like that's kind of your calling as well, or you're meant to support others in that way, as a therapist, counselor, psychiatrist, doctor, nurse, whatever your profession is. This may even be something that people just go to you. They just love hearing your advice. You're very good at helping them and you know your stuff, okay? So it's intuitively guided to you. So don't give up on that. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So just know that that is one of your callings. If you are already part of that, they're saying, good job, you're doing wonderful. Trust, have faith in it. It can support you. It will support you. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up, okay? And earlier I mentioned the animal kingdom, and I apologize I didn't actually show you guys the card, but here it is. Okay, so it says, animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us, as they've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. Whether they have feathers or fur, 2 legs or 4, they also have souls, and people take comfort in knowing their beloved pets exist in the spirit world. So they're letting you know that any pet that's passed over, especially the ones I mentioned earlier, that they do still exist in the spirit world. If you don't believe in that, that's understandable, but they are saying that this is definitely something that you can connect with. It says many people reach out to a medium with the hope of connecting to their loved ones, but equally there are people who also want to know, do animals go to the other side? Will my beloved pet there be waiting for me? So because they have a soul just like us, or that is how I believe, and quite a few people do, they, as a medium, you have the ability to sense, feel, and even hear these wonderful creatures that have passed on. All it takes is a little education and training for you to open your awareness to them. To become more aware of people's pets on the other side, start by studying the different types of animals that make up the animal kingdom. Be aware of all the animals you see throughout your day. Notice their shape, size, color, breed, and personality. Hold their image in your mind for a moment. Be open to all animals, as there are pets of all kinds, not just dogs and cats. By educating yourself and being more aware of different animals, you're actually adding that knowledge to your unlimited psychic database. Boom! Oh my God, you guys. See? I'm telling you, this pile is talented. You're very, very talented. This is one of them. You are an animal medium, or you connect very strongly with the animal kingdom. Maybe you've always wondered why, so they want you to pursue that. Because look, we have knowledge here, number 5. And owls may be significant. Gold, this beautiful, beautiful. You might like the never-ending story. I'm also getting that one of you. That's for one of you, or more. I love the never-ending story. So, and she reminds me of the princess. So yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of knowledge there. Knowledge in this connection. You're going to be learning so much about yourself. You're going to be learning about how divinely connected you are with animals, with nature, with your intuition, as a medium. And they're assuring you, like they're saying, look, you can grow this, whatever. You may have red hair too. Look at that, number 10. And we have Danu, which is assurance. Yeah, they're assuring you that that your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Because look, trust in your efforts is right here with tulip. And you may like tulips. Excuse me, trust in your efforts because hidden realms are opening for you. Look, this borderland. Once you do, hidden realms will open. Once you trust more in yourself and your intuition and who you are, and become very much connected in like all ways. Yeah, that sounds weird, but and always like body, mind, spirit. Many doors are going to open. And look, we have Devas here. Devas is found in everything, in animals, in nature. It's crystals. I'm going to briefly give you an overview of Devas. We get this quite a bit on the channel, so I'm pretty sure a lot of the same viewers are here, so it's beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. They're highly evolved nature spirits that make their way across all realms, so this could be a past life for you. Devas are found in water, fire, trees, and crystals. They follow the law of karma, manipulating energy around thought patterns to receive specific results. So this may be something that you have the power to do, is to influence people, whether you know it or not. So people kind of go with your direction. You may be a very good leader, but also learning to lead and follow. They're masters of energy and encourage you to master your own. So it's all about reactivity to issues and events that can help you gain greater insight into your being. So what I'm hearing is, if you have a temper, okay, or have an inability to react like healthily in emotional situations, they would like you to work on that, okay? You or your twin flame, okay? So you're being guided to connect to all devas of the earth realms. Take a gentle walk through bushland or gardens. Visit ponds, lakes, or streams. Spend time connecting to the breath of nature. Communicating with devas in this way supports a positive lifestyle. Planting and nurturing your own garden in pots or in soil creates a happy space for devas to play in. Creating a happy relationship with the devas encourages them to work in your favor when you request their assistance. And this is also working with clear quartz. It has the potential to work on any condition or illness. It's a stone of power. Oh, wow. That's interesting. And if your mother is ill, man, this reading's crazy because, my mom's real ill. So my mom and I both. So, yeah, get some clear quartz and have her work with that energy. That will help. And when you're with your mom, maybe work with it as well. It's going to sound weird. Maybe sing and use it. I don't know. That's just what I'm hearing. Okay. Emotional healing. Yeah. Okay. So emotional healing is the healing that is required for this connection. Look, she's got like her heart chakra open right there, or the energy is, there's like a swirling crystal around it, I guess, and she's working to manipulate that energy. So emotional healing, that's what I'm saying. So if in your childhood you were made to feel small or unimportant or left for some reason, or you felt abandoned by your twin, or you have abandonment issues, that's definitely something that will help as some emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So that goes along with that heart chakra. Okay, heart chakra, work on that. Meditations are beautiful. I sleep to most of mine. So if that helps you, you don't have to do them, awake. I get the same benefits. Just know that your past life with your twin involves there's two different cards here, two different decks, both very powerful decks. The orphan. Okay, so this is why I said there could be some abandonment issues, some issues with being you could be adopted, like I said earlier, or you could feel abandoned by your twin, or vice versa, however this is, or by others in your life, just feeling alone. I'm feeling like in a past life that maybe that could have been what you were, was an orphan as well, and that kind of bleeds into this life, like with the genome that I talk about a lot on the channel. You may be a scribe or writer, or have been a scribe or writer in the past. This is also something they're saying that you may be drawn to, is writing, okay? And keeping, because scribes would keep records of history, okay? We have persecution and inquisition, okay? So we have this lady on the card. So you could have felt like you were orphaned and you were persecuted and inquired about for your beliefs in another life. So again, your religious or spiritual beliefs could have, and again, this could be I'm thinking of the Salem witch trials is also what I'm getting, but you could have been persecuted in another life, okay, you or your twin flame, yeah, okay. And the orphan's very strong here, so that's something that definitely has to be healed, is that you're not alone, you're very much connected, and it's hard to connect with people in your environment, maybe because of the pandemic right now, that could be really hard. But they're trying to try not to live in fear, okay? Take back your power, okay, and do what you can. All right, and so, oh, this is real big. You guys are gonna love this. So I have some current energy kind of going on here as well. So we have the card Sunglasses. So you're keeping an eye on your twin, or they're keeping an eye on you, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out, okay? This is also feeling like kind of hidden energy. So you guys may be kind of hiding if you're in separation from each other, maybe keeping an eye on each other through social media. I'm getting that they could actually see you around, or you could see them. But there could have been some gaslighting as well, and be careful other people trying to gaslight you out of what you know to be real and to be true. So you may have a empath narcissist paradigm that you run up against a lot. And we have thinking. Your person is thinking very, very much about you. They're wondering what you're up to. They want to know what's going on if you're apart. But there's definitely some reflections going on, okay? Time is needed. Don't make reactive, impulsive decisions. Consider all perspectives. Okay, so yeah, this reactive, impulsive decisions is coming through many times as far as reactions are concerned. So with the Devas here, so it's also kind of like learning how to master our emotions is what I'm getting, and I work on that all the time. So it says consider all perspectives. Yeah, so thinking about considering other people's perspectives, that time is needed in order to rebuild, okay, and in order to get an altered view, because somebody has to see something for what they actually are, not what they want it to be. Okay, so seeing things differently than they are, past conditioning influencing the situation, and reevaluate. So realize that some of these altered views are some of the things that have been going on in your twin flame dynamic. Help you get the perspective, because people are in relationships are mirrors, so we're able to kind of get an altered view. And sometimes it's time to just reevaluate, step back before reacting, before saying something. It's taking in different perspectives and going, oh wait, what would it like to be so and so? How does so and so see this situation? From what I know about so and so and how they feel, react, etc. How does this factor into how they're reacting? And look at this, missing you. If you're in separation, your twin flame misses the crap out of you, okay? So sad, lonely, or alone, physical separation, let go and move on, thinking of each other, thinking of you. So when you're missing them, they're missing you. When they're thinking about you, you're thinking about them, and vice versa. We've got that, and they're missing you. They're looking at new ways to look at this relationship. They may just be keeping an eye on you on social media as well to kind of see what you're up to. And then we have Mercury retrograde, which is weird because we are in Mercury retrograde, and this is reinvention. And I started this video weeks ago. I lost a very, very dear friend of mine, and so I was unable to finish the video for a while. So I'm finally getting back to it. And so we are in Mercury retrograde, which is very strange that, because these piles have been sitting, unlooked at and just over here waiting to be read for you guys. So I'm so glad that we're still kind of in that energy, but now it's almost like, okay, it's here. So this could have been, 2 weeks ago that this would have led you here. So something specific happening in Mercury retrograde. So it talks about reinvention. It says mishaps are like knives that either serve us or cut us as we grasp them by the blade or by the handle. James Russell Lowell. Yeah. So Mercury retrograde is regarded as a time when things tend to go wrong. So it marks a 3.5-week period where any important actions should be postponed. About 3 or 4 times a year, Mercury goes through a motion called retrograde, which means to go back or retreat. But although Mercury, the planet of slippery wit, fluency, and adaptability, the center planet so close to the sun appears to be going backwards, it's not. The retrograde movement of a planet is just an illusion because the Earth is orbiting the sun at a different speed than Mercury and the other planets. Still, from an astrological point of view, planets in retrograde motion cause potential effects on the Earth below. Yeah, I think Saturn's also in retrograde. No planet goes retrograde as often as Mercury because it is never more than 28 degrees from the sun. And because of this, it has given us the dubious phrase that when something goes awry, many exclaim, Mercury must be retrograde. Yes, and it is. So, and it does happen. And trust me when I say that so many things have happened during Mercury retrograde this past couple weeks that it's started to go into retrograde, that it's been like, oh my goodness. And Mercury is not a predictable planet. It also rules, I believe, Gemini. So, yeah, interesting. It's akin to driving a car backwards, which is a dream that I always used to have. I'd always dream in the dream that I was out of control, but I was usually going backwards in the dream. Okay, so all things ruled by Mercury suddenly begin to wobble and go off kilter. However, if you're a writer, when Mercury is retrograde, it's perfect time to revise your writings. Yeah, go back and edit if you're a writer, so that'd be a good time to edit. So let's see here. So anything, this card comes up in a reading, back up all of your equipment, your computers, cell phone numbers, and address book, and anything to do with technology or mechanics. Electrical appliances purchased at this time may end up needing to be returned. Any sale items will often turn out to be massive duds. Don't make the mistake of purchasing a vehicle at this time either. If you are to have your vehicle repaired, expect making another visit to the shop to have something revised or corrected. Oh my gosh, that totally explains some things. Yeah. Carefully go over contracts that you sign. Okay. You may meet up with someone you haven't seen in years at a most unexpected place. This could be the spirit of the wind, this movement. You may run into your person. It says you may have a conversation with someone with whom you only have a superficial relationship when suddenly you connect to that person, causing a much deeper rapport. So relationships could strengthen at this time. Mercury talks about that you have a lot of things that could go wrong and have gone wrong over the course of your dynamic, but they're saying that like this is, know that it's Mercury's involved. Just know that it's a retrograde. Just know that you can always reinvent yourself and that things are going to get better. Not a good time to get married, but it is an excellent time to renew your vows. It is not a good time to initiate a divorce or end a relationship, though, considering how soon Mercury moves forward again, because if you do, then the relationship will soon move forward again, too. So it's actually a good one to turn up in the reading, though. And if you're feeling hopeless and worried that a relationship is never going to work, okay, so this is why you're worried this isn't going to work. Don't worry, it is. It says it's a good one to turn up in a reading. It means there is more than what you know about the situation at the current time, and that the possibility of the relationship getting on its legs and moving ahead is very likely. It is also a fortuitous time to connect with a lover from the past. It is a time to revise, reinvent, and renew. Oh, and this comes with the Two of Swords. Yeah. So you may be running into this person, or they're still thinking about you. There's still history. They're missing you. It's definitely still here. You're still connected. So no matter what your situation with your twin, you may be having to repeat a cycle. If you're with your twin currently, you're being asked to speak up more, ask for what you want, be honest, keep praying, hold the course, stay focused, keep working on this connection, because like it said, it's not a favorable time to end anything. Bonds can deepen, but it is definitely not a time for that, not a time to sign contracts or anything along those lines as well. And the most beautiful card of your reading of all, is the Flame. So that's it. Keep going on your twin flame journey. This is part of your path. This looks like a pyramid to me. You could have some Egyptian ties to your twin flame. You could have an Egyptian past life. Doesn't have to be, but it's just confirming this is your twin flame. You are on a twin flame journey. Don't give up on that. Keep fanning the flames. Keep lighting your fire. Keep going. You're being supportive. Stay focused. Your positivity, faith, and optimism will just keep being renewed. It is going to be hard, but there's so much to learn here. You have so many beautiful things, like with the counseling, with the animal kingdom, all of that. This is such a beautiful reading. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Please comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the reading. I am so glad to be one of the first ones on YouTube to put this out that I know, because I've not seen another reader. I don't watch a lot of readers, but I literally feel like this is the first one for everybody, and so it's just going to start a riot. So you can expect more readers to do these type of things and learn from their gifts as well. So thank you guys for watching. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is down below. If you picked a different pile, that's okay. Watch different piles. You can get so much information from any of these piles. There's a plethora. There's about 30 minutes in about each one. So thank you guys for watching. I love you so much. Take care.